Hey, Brooke, and anyone else watching this video, I put together this demo for you guys for customizing a project management system. And what we discussed on the phone for about an hour yesterday was basically taking all of your company emails from the past, anyone who has a company email, and then taking all of that information, putting it into a centralized place, and then having AI actually parse through it and in real time into the future create and manage a system that keeps track of it all and helps you stay 100% organized. So you can still operate the same way basically as your business is operating, except for you can slowly start moving your organization ability over into this system. And that would be the goal, is then creating departments and then creating individual AI employees for each of those departments. So this is one that I've customized for you guys with some data in it, and that's what I want to show you. So first of all, every user, everybody in your company can get their own account, and then they'll all have access into here. And so you have a couple different ways of doing it. It's all the same. So you have projects here and you have projects here. And then inside of that is all of the departments of the company. So, for example, estimating and bidding. Okay, let's just call that one department. And this is all customized and we can change it. I just kind of mocked this up based off our one conversation we had yesterday for an hour and then kind of going into that. So, inside of here, we have a lot that you can do, but really all that really matters is all of your emails are going to be feeding into here. AI is going to be looking at them and looking at what work is needing to be done. And then it will be creating basically open jobs that all have individual like numbers and IDs. And then based off of who actually that email came from, all of this, right? We'll be creating this whole brain. That will be all happening behind the scenes. This will be on top. And then each one of these, you can click into it and they're all individual trackable tasks that are supposed to be assigned to people. So this basically would be to where you could come in here and you'll have things assigned to you that you need to work through every day. And again, this is all going back and forth with your email. So you would have the ability to see all recent activity. So we'll tie in your iMessage as best as possible and have that all real time track. And that would all be tracked in here as well. So if it were something specifically about estimating and billing that needs to happen, the end goal is that we would get it all actually into here. And then each individual department would have the same thing happening. So something needs to happen in the marketing department, and Megan Frost, as you know, this is all kind of made up data, but trying to do it as real as possible, needs to follow up with that. And so then this is all again all based off activity from email, and then we can work towards, once you get comfortable with this and understand it, and then we really customize it to where it works exactly the way you're working now, then you can easily come in here and start utilizing this a lot more for specific things rather than using email as a basis. And then also we can attach this so that what like specific finance and operations and billing things that you need to do, we can attach it so when you do a task on here or when you approve something, it will then go fire and like not fire, but like activate an employee to go do that in QuickBooks and attach it to QuickBooks and all of those other things. So it's one step at a time, and then a human comes in, approves it, moves it to the next task here, like new progress. So like we create these little tasks that it moves to, and then that will go and do the next thing. And so you still have a high level oversight off of everything, and then there's a lot of ability for customization in moving to the next progress. And the goal here is not to be overcomplicated by all these extra widgets and things like this. It's just to keep it as simple as possible. So you have your departments, you have the tasks that are needed inside of each department. That's all being fed real time from your email, from your text messages, and then from whatever else, whatever other data we can add into here. This is mainly just for kind of project oversight, and then for the specifics of like helping you with bidding and getting AI to look at images and be able to actually help overlay different plants onto different blueprints and plans and things like that. That we can definitely do, but that's a whole different separate automation that we can tie into this, but that would be a whole separate thing. This is mainly again just talking about what we talked about on the phone yesterday is taking all your email, taking all of your communications as best as possible right now, putting it into here so we can definitely take all historical data, anything that you guys have ever done, all the past projects that you've ever done, just to give it context as much as possible to feed off of for the future, and then be able to start filling in all of this here with your actual real projects, and then start working on automating all of the systems and processes needed for all of these, and then really get it to where you're super comfortable with it. That's the basis of kind of what I put together here, and I'll send you a link to this, and you guys can kind of play around with it. And the goal here is again, as simple as possible. It's all under projects, and there's a lot of other options. Okay, there's a lot of cool things that we can do, but just keeping it to where each project is a department of the business, and then inside of there is your different tasks and things that need to happen for that business underneath work packages. And so then again, that's all being fed real time. And then there's a lot of things that we can add into this that will be able to calculate a lot of stuff for you. So then you can have a lot of high level oversight in the business as well and feed in QuickBooks data, things like that. So eventually you can actually work out a really amazing model that hopefully will give you a lot of really clear oversight into your finances on a larger perspective, give you a lot of deeper understanding of maybe where money's being lost or where inefficiencies are happening or where you could save more money or make more profit or whatever. But we can add all those models into here. Firstly, again, though, the simplest thing that we want to do is just get all of that email data into here, start ingesting it, start filling it in to where we can tell it, hey, this email from this person from this company, read all of them, figure out what the project is, create a project for that. Okay, done step one, and then we'll continue to train it that way, basically, once I get access into all of your email. So that's basically the package that I put together for you guys to check out, and I'll send you a link so you can see all this. Again, you can play around with it. There's a lot of cool stuff in here that you can do. I'll send you the login information because it's all each individual person can get their own login here, and then you have a lot of cool stuff that you can access and do once we get it all fed into here, and it's all in projects, and then each project would be a department of the company, and each department is the AI employee. So behind the scenes there's automations that are running, trying to read the emails that are happening in real time and keep all of these individual tasks updated or creating new tasks, and one step at a time we'll be updating the statuses, so then eventually AI can help move the statuses along and do more work as we continue to develop it over time. So I put this blue button up here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's where gives just details about working with me and how it can work. I put this at a 3-month contract because I think, honestly, we can get pretty much 100% of all of these departments built out and optimized and customized for you guys. So it really from there, the only thing is just getting comfortable with the system more. Within 30 days, we can get all of these departments built out, and then we would have another 60 days to be able to customize it all, work together, get you guys comfortable, anything like that. And then if you want to continue working on from there, it's just month to month after that, and we can the same price. And we can kind of talk about that if you want to. But for sure, within inside of these 3 months, we can get all this built out, get you guys working into this system, get you a lot more organized, a lot more streamlined. And then if you want to talk about bigger picture stuff beyond this, then we can definitely do that past the 3 months. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm always available to chat, and I'll check back in with you. Thanks so much. Look forward to working with you soon. Have a great day.